sweet face. Sweetest face. You're okay, buddy.
Okay.
We love you, Franky.
He's my good boy. He's my good boy.
Sweet face. I know, buddy. You're okay. I'm gonna be a star.
You're okay. Mm-hmm.
Dorothy, what do I put the hats under? It's Penny's for his hat. It's a hat code.
This is Franky, guys. He just came out of surgery. Major surgery. Major mass removal. The videos are up. We have a lot going on today. Our heads are spinning. I don't even know how we're doing it, to be honest with you. Physical exhaustion, emotionally exhausted. Franky is the 10-year-old dog that was found on the streets with a massive tumor dangling from the inside of his leg.
And abdomen. It was attached to his abdomen too.
Was it?
Thank you for your donation.
So the tumor was also attached to his abdomen. They removed it successfully. It's huge. I posted photos of it along with a neuter. And he's just wrapped up in 5 blankets, and Tiffany's holding him right now while I'm videoing. I just wanted to update all of you. The tumor will be sent out and be tested for pathology, and we'll find out exactly. Yes, he's still waking up right now. Find out exactly what's going on with that tumor, and hopefully and praying to God it's benign. I can't put into words how sweet, right, Tiffany? Ridiculous. There are no words to say how sweet this dog is, honestly. There's just no words.
And happy.
I know. He's so happy.
He's happy all the time.
Always happy, so grateful, so loving, so sweet. He's amazing, this boy. Amazing. He's 20 pounds of pure love. That's all he is. The sweetest. That's right, Jan. He's the sweetest. So Franky, again, he is. I cannot. I don't even have the words to describe. I mean, how amazing he is. His disposition, everything. You're all right, buddy. He's just waking up from anesthesia. We didn't want him to be alone. We wanted him to be in loving arms, wrapped in blankets.
All around me off.
It's okay.
Hi, baby. I love you. We love you.
I got you, buddy, okay? Gotta talk to him.
Yeah. You can see a little bit. So with Franky, you know, when he walks around, he's not bumping into everything. So he has some sight impairment. Again, he's not completely blind, and he's an older boy. He's 10 years of age. You wouldn't know it. Looking at him, I can't believe it. His teeth are good. He doesn't have bad breath. He's just amazing. He's such a love, and he needs a home so desperately. We just removed the tumor. We just neutered him. And we desperately need a loving foster for him where he can recuperate. We have somebody for him for the next few days, but we really need a permanent foster or forever home for this sweet angel. He's just ridiculous. He's awesome. Again, we will update as soon as we get the results back from the pathology report. It will be sent out. And right now, we're just keeping him extremely warm and comfortable.
You're okay. You're okay. I
Love him. Love him so.
You're okay.
I love his face. Just a sweet little face. So we wanted to thank you for all that have donated for Franky. We want to thank you for your love and your support to allow us to do these things and to save these lives, because without you, it's not possible.
Okay.
Brian, if you are watching this video, a gentleman from North Carolina that reached out to me personally. I had a very lovely conversation with him. I'm thanking everybody, but I'm especially thanking Brian, because after we had our conversation, he made a $500 donation towards Franky and then another $500 donation towards his surgery. And without this, we can't do what we do to save these lives. So we are so very grateful. We have such an amazing rescue crew. We have such an amazing team of volunteers. We have such a village that I have the goosebumps talking about it, because of the love that we receive on a daily basis. They go in wholeheartedly. Oh, Brian, there you are. Oh, I've got the goosebumps. I could cry seeing your name on here. Thank you, Brian Van Tassel from North Carolina. I just wanted to say thank you to you personally, because of the wonderful conversation. You are such a beautiful man with a beautiful heart, and we thank you so very, very much for your generous heart and your love and your donation for Franky. Getting all choked up. Anyway, thank you again. We're just surrounded by so many amazing people from all different states, and just the hearts and the love from all of you. It's just endless, and we can't put it into words. Brian, everybody's thanking you because they see right through you. What a beautiful man you are. So we will update more. We just wanted to let you know that he's out of surgery, that he's comfortable. We're going to keep him on heavy, I'm big on pain medication, so is Tiffany. I'd rather him be heavily sedated and comfortable and feel nothing. And that's going to be our focus, and get him into a warm bed and into a warm foster home so he can rest and be watched 24 hours and not be alone here at the animal hospital, because it is not a 24-hour animal hospital, so he will not be left here. Also, while I have everybody here with me and Tiffany, I would like to update that Tiffany has been going to the animal hospital in Davie and updating those 4 puppies that are tearing our hearts out. We're all sick to our stomachs and praying for them to pull through this horrible, horrible parvo virus that is so deadly and so painful. It is just killing us. We cannot even begin with the vet bills that we're getting. So sick to our stomachs. $12,000 for the 4 puppies through Sunday, and praying to God that they survive and pull through. They're all on feeding lines and IV fluids and antibiotics, and it's 24-hour care, and the vet bills are just exhausting us. They're just sucking us dry. But I want to thank you all for your donations that are coming in. We're still a ways away from covering their total bill, but I know that we can do it. We're going to keep begging, because as Tiffany and I both said, we have zero pride. Zero. I don't have, and especially Tiffany staring in their little faces with her gown and her gloves and hearing them cry, and it just tears you apart. So there's just no pride. I don't have any. I know that, and I know Tiffany.
There's no way they're going to be out of there by Sunday.
They can't. There's no way they can be out of there by Sunday. So they're going to be there longer than they're fighting. They're fighting, and as long as they're fighting, we're going to fight for them. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. While I'm doing this video, I have Gracie and Carol that are out in the pouring torrential downpour of rain in Hialeah, and they're breaking out of work. They're cutting short work, and they're literally out there trying to rescue. How many little dogs did they say were out there? 10?
There was...
I know 2 were caught by the kill shelter.
Yeah, 2 were caught by Miami-Dade.
One was caught by Janet.
Should be
9 left. Should be. There could be more. What this is, what I'm talking about, Carol's watching. Gracie is in her car on her way back to the animal hospital with the dog. What this is it's called the tent dogs. They were actually on the news. The news did a story. There were people, homeless people, that had put up tents in this area in Hialeah, and that's where they lived, outside. And they forced them to leave and left behind all these dogs that were, basically with these tent people. You were watching? Okay. So Deborah Farley was watching. So you know what I'm talking about. It's here in Hialeah, Florida. It's not a good area. These dogs are street dogs. They're very, very smart. They know what they're doing. They're finding shelter under these containers. The girls were out there in the pouring rain. They are drenched. They're covered in dirt and mud. They were using catch poles. The only way that we're going, they're so smart, these little dogs. They're so smart. Their whole life, that's all they've known is the street. They've not ever had a home environment. So they're not spayed and neutered. They're reproducing. It's a cesspool, guys. It's such a shithole. I can't even put it into words. So I'll let Gracie explain more when she gets back. I'll do a video of her talking when the new dog comes in. We'll go over the details. Also, there was Janet and Maria that were out there from 2 other rescue groups that were helping. They were all working together as a wonderful team because at the end of the day, what matters is the dogs. And everybody needs to pull together and try to do what they can to work together to help save these lives. And I'm so proud of all of them for being out there. They just didn't give in. They were out there trying everything they could, drenched, dirt, mud. But unfortunately, fortunately, they were able to get one dog. But there are still at least 9 that we know of that are still out there. They're all little. They're mangy. They're hairless from the conditions they've been living in. So that's what's going on with our Gracie and Carol. Carol's heading back to work, I believe. Gracie's on her way back into the animal hospital where Tiffany and I are sitting currently with Franky, who just came out of surgery. Puppies are fighting. And we still have our existing dogs that are here. We still have Morena. We still have Apollo that's upstairs, Albert. We have Mommy Godiva and her 10 puppies. We have Moses and Judah that are here. And that's what we have here at the animal hospital currently. We're just always just trying so hard to save as many as we can responsibly, cover the vet bills, beg for help. And that's our update for right now. So as soon as Gracie gets back, we will do another video and update all of you with the new dog. Yes, Nigel and Mariah are here, but we have some interest in them, so hopefully praying that we can get them into loving homes. So we still have the 2 cats, Nigel and Mariah, but hopefully we'll have some good news about them coming up as well. But this is Franky in front of you that I started this video to update all of you about. And again, I wanted to say thank you to all of you. Gracie will be here in 45 minutes. Okay, so we'll be updating you in 45 minutes with the new dog and Gracie. Again, thank you each and every one of you that are donating, sharing, commenting to let us know that you are here and you're with us, because your comments and your support mean so much to us. They really do. I personally go back at the end of the day and read through, don't you, Tiffany?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I read through all the comments, and they bring...
And I want to say to the couple of our supporters, Jane, definitely Jane.
Oh my God.
Because it's so hard to actually do the videos and read as you go.
And type.
Especially like when I'm with the puppies, it's really hard for me to grasp what's going on the screen because I'm so involved in what's right in front of me. And Jane, when I go back and see when people are asking questions, and you are
Jane is
on
awesome.
it,
She's awesome.
So for Jane and there's a couple others, and I'm sorry, it's just her name that's sticking out in my head at the moment, that follow us religiously and know these dogs in and out, and that jump on it and you help us when it's just too much, when there's hundreds of comments. It's hard to answer them all. So thank you to our supporters that
Jane,
jump on and do that.
all of you that do. But Jane, you're sticking out, because I can say myself when I do the videos, I see Jane's on there and she's posting, you know, here exactly, here's Flo Lang. You know, the number to call for donations is 954
Everybody that does
771
that is a huge help to us as well.
0156. Yeah, because we can't do it all. So we're so consumed with what's in front of us. We may be missing comments. So it's so great when you can jump in and answer with the exact information to help us along. So Flo, thank you.
Thank you.
Zoe
so
is always big
Zoe's
in answering.
always in there.
Christine is there. Just to mention a few,
Just,
if I'm
there's
not.
a lot more.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
It's just
a
my
lot.
brain is scrambled right now.
So we just wanted to say thank you, and again to Brian for your generous donation, and Paula Dunbar from Texas, correct? Pauline Dunbar. Pauline, my God. Oh, Pauline, thank you. Jane Skidmore, that's who it is.
That's who it is.
She's on here. Love you guys. We love you so much, Jane Skidmore, and we're so grateful for all that you put into our videos. And yes, it takes a major team. Yep. Teamwork makes the dream work. Amen to that, Bianca. So thank you for that.
Thank you guys so much.
To all our fosters right now, I can't thank you enough. I was speaking to one of our fosters last night. I just cannot even put into words what you do for us, knowing that our dogs are in a home environment, in a safe, warm environment, being loved instead of sitting in a kennel. What you do for our organization as fosters, no words, 0 words to thank you. It's better than hitting the lottery. So before I sign off on this video, I am reading the comments right now. If there's any questions that you have for me, this is Amy, please type them. I will shut down in a few minutes, but I will try to answer them. I'll leave it running for just a few minutes. Oh, Meredith Cohen, another one. Another one. Meredith, what you send messages. She was like, can I deliver chicken? What can I do for you? You so much. Meredith Cohen, thank you. Your donations, your love, your support on a daily basis is so beautiful, and we are so grateful for you.
If anybody has any questions about the puppies or anything, now's the time to ask, because it's hard for me to do it while I'm videotaping.
Yeah, so Tiffany's saying if you have any questions about the puppies, the parvo puppies that are fighting so hard for their lives, please ask the questions now, because it's very, very hard for her to answer while she's doing the videos. And then when we go back and answer, we're not sure that you always see our response. So I will let this video run a bit. And again, if there's any questions, please. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, handsome. Jimmy's the house cat. He's the good boy. He lets us test all our dogs with him to see if they're cat friendly. Oh, I love this cat. Love this kitty cat. Look at you with your handsome. Where is it? There's your little bow. Oh, there it is. There it is, Jimmy. Can they be held? So yes. So when she shuts down with the gloves and the gurney on, yes, she is able to hold a puppy, and comfort them. So yes, please don't think they're not being touched and held.
I just can't do it while I'm doing the video.
Yes.
But once I shut the video down, I absolutely hold each and every one of them. Oh, and I want to say, because I saw quite a few people asking on the video why they cannot be together. Unfortunately, they can't be together right now, and trust me, it kills me too, because I know they want to be together. Not only do they have their IV lines going in their arms, they also have the tubes going up their nose into their stomach that is feeding them and giving them nourishment. It's hard enough with those 2 lines in each puppy, their own lines not getting tangled.
So they have to be
if you
separate.
start putting puppies in with all those lines, it's a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, we would love for them to be together and cuddle, and can't.
Getting ripped out, and they just cannot right now. It's not because we don't want to, it's because it's safer for them to be separate. Once the feeding tubes, God willing, are able to come out, and the IV lines are able to come out, then of course they will go back together, but right now they have to be separate. I know I saw that a lot. And
about them, why can't they be together? The other thing is, are they going to be okay? We don't know. We have that's in God's hands. What I can tell you, we have rescued a lot of puppies. We've had quite a few with parvo, and we know, we were going back and looking over our bills to compare, because for us, $12,000 is a lot. It's a lot. So the difference is that, and that's with our discount, and that's only through Sunday from Wednesday night. The difference is the other puppies that had parvo did not have the feeding lines in them. So, but I don't know how much the feeding lines are and what it's entailed. It is exhausting.
Unfortunately, not all of our parvo puppies have
No, they have not. And we gave them everything possible financially, the best care. It's a horrible virus disease, and it basically affects their organs, and they bleed out, basically. It's a very painful virus. We are not letting them suffer. They are being monitored. When I can tell you, they are in the best hands. We cannot reiterate, guys, please understand they are in a 24-hour hospital
And
with.
that's why the bill is so much
Right.
too. If they were in a regular hospital,
Yeah, it would
but
be.
then
They wouldn't have
couldn't be
right.
because
They would.
need constant.
They need
monitoring.
24-hour care.
They
They
need
can't
their
be.
temperature taken every hour. They need their vitals taken every hour. They need to make sure that the feeding tubes, because you can only put so much food into the syringes that are attached to the machine that pushes the food in. So when that runs out, it needs to be refilled. When the bags with IV fluids and the antibiotics run out, they need to be refilled. So they need somebody there with them around the clock, and that's part of the reason why it is so expensive.
So we have had a lot of parvo puppies. We've had our share, and it's never easy, and we are never happy to hear when a puppy has parvo. It's almost like a death sentence, and we know that we have to act very, very, very quickly. No, Franky does not have parvo, Danielle. This is the parvo puppies I'm talking about. Franky does not have parvo. We are just going over and updating you on everything. Franky is just waking up from his surgery, removing his mass, and also his neuter. So we're just comforting him. We are talking about the 4 puppies. The videos are all over our page that are fighting for their lives in the 24-hour animal hospital. We're talking about the vet bill. We're talking about previous parvo puppies that we have rescued. And we know we've looked at the bills. Some were $8,000, some were $13,000 for a group of puppies. And sadly, not all of them survived. We would, win with a few and lose a couple. And we just know Franky does not have parvo. So we are just praying to God and doing everything in our power to give those 4 puppies that I am talking about the best chance at survival that we can, with nothing left unturned for them. Nothing. There's not anything more we can do. The rest is up to God, basically. It's in God's hands what's going to happen. Do we have a prognosis for the puppies, Amy? I do not, Brian, not yet. Unfortunately, it's touch and go every second, up and down, up and down.
When they came in, the black puppies were like normal,
right.
They seemed. And
now
today,
they're the
when
worst.
I went to see them, the black puppies are crashed,
right.
And the white puppies are doing better today.
So Jeffrey and Jess are the two
ones
black puppies that are not doing good.
That were not doing well. Jeffrey was the only one that was actually doing really well.
He was eating on his own.
He was eating on his own.
Now he needs a feeding tube.
And when I went to go see him this morning, if you look in the video from last night to this morning, you will see the huge difference in Jeffrey.
Yep.
And that's how quick it happens.
Yep. And that's the parvo virus. They're up, they're down, they're up. It's like a roller coaster. It's like one day they look good, the next day they look horrible.
And Jeffrey has to have a feeding tube placed today now, which is an additional cost.
Right. So an additional cost. Jeffrey's he's going to have a feeding tube now. So now they're all on feeding tubes. They're all on lines of IV fluids. They're all on lines of antibiotics. At one point, when I spoke to Dr. Toll, he told me that their count was low, but not low enough to be concerned where they would need a transfusion. So we're praying to God. The problem is, guys, this $12,000 of the estimate, which will go up now because the feeding tube is through Sunday only. And we can't take them out of there. So that means we're going to have another estimate coming up on Sunday, praying to God that they survive till then and they pull through. So we will have more of an update, and we're going to need more help from all of you. I'm sorry to beg. I'm sorry to ask, but like I said, we have no pride. We can't save them without you. We're scrambling. We're begging. We're trying. We're fundraising. We're doing everything in our power. We're selling bracelets. We're selling dog cookies. We're selling stones. I don't know what more we can do. We're not funded by anybody. It's all you. It's truly all you and us. That's what it is. Yeah. Do you have to pay the bill in full? No. We gave them...
We do have to...
In full by Sunday.
In full by Sunday,
yeah.
And we had to put at least...
I know what I paid it. So the first night, I gave them $3,000. The following day, I gave them $4,000 because we needed to put the feeding tube. So we've given them $7,000 so far. The bill is $12,000. So we're about $4,000, $5,000 away, and our bill's going to be going up, and we're going to have a new bill starting Sunday. Yeah. So that's where we stand with the bill and the 4 parvo puppies. Again, we're still $4,000 to $5,000 short. We gave them already $7,000. The total was 12 through Sunday, and they need to stay there if they're still fighting, God willing, on Sunday. Please, God, I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. I can't. With those crying babies and those eyes and those faces looking at us with just the screams coming out of them, it's just paralyzes you. It literally, we all were talking about it last night, and we were just, had to shut the video off. Couldn't listen to the cries. Our hearts are being torn out of our chest. Can't sleep. It's all we can think about. All we can think about. So guys, that's our update. I am going to sign off, and we're just going to sit with Franky. Again, Gracie should be back here shortly with our new dog coming in, and we will update as soon as she gets here. Thank you for your love, your support.
How are you?
This is Amy and Tiffany with Franky and our update 100 plus.
What a terrible drive.
Abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Love this boy so much.